What's happening, party people? In this video, I had made it back to Cincinnati from Chicago early that morning. Made it to my doctor's appointment. Mission accomplished. Then I was trying to help Elizabeth out, going to a couple of junkyards, then help James out. And anyway, I'm still in Las Vegas. Yesterday, I spent most of the day packing and shipping parts and fixing my rooftop box so I can carry stuff out of here in my rooftop carrier. Man, that thing was jacked up pretty good. Took a few hours, but you know what they say, a penny saved is a penny earned. So I could have spent another $300 buying another used one, or $400 or $500. Most of those people are selling those used ones for $500. I think I bought this one in the Seattle area for about $300. Anyway, I got it fixed. I'm put it on the car here in a few minutes, load up the car and work on getting out of here. I got to stop, help one guy before I leave Vegas, then head on into Albuquerque. My friend in Albuquerque is working with me on trying to help me have a place to stay while I'm there, to not have to pay for a hotel. I appreciate that. Man, I really do have some good friends that are closer than real brothers, so I appreciate that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video clips, and catch you later. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Got to my appointment. Man, they got a real estate sign out front. This place look abandoned. Our folks at the salvage yard. I was gonna go live, but I think it's too windy. Look at that. It's too windy. I don't want all that noise. I know you guys don't want all that noise, but I heard there's a couple Volvos down here. I just come to see what's going on. Check it out. So let me see what's on the list and just see what they got. Roaming around. Do, 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 do. They ain't got nothing newer than this. But look, there's a C70. It's supposed to be a 04. I heard this car's been hit hard, so probably ain't got nothing left. Just looks strange from the back to me. Yeah, it's got a nice pretty shift knob. Do 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 do. Bam! They took it all. Somebody must have had an accident. They needed all this. They left the transmission, left that brace there, but they got lights, all kind of stuff. Well, they left the alternator, left a couple of wheels. I guess they left all the wheels, all 3 wheels, took the struts. Had standard brakes on it. I guess I'll take the shift knob. I need to put that on the car. Pepper needs a good shift knob. It's got a bad shift knob right now. This is blue. This seat's not too bad. Center console looks good. 70 series center console. Stereo's still here. like a lady was driving. It's got a funny steering wheel wrap on it. And somebody left the turbo there. These things are getting harder to find. These are too not busted. Well, that looks like a strut out of it. Got the standard stereo system in it. They took the sun visors too. The mirror looks good. They forgot that. There it is, folks. Did you used to own that car? Let me get out of here. Take care of a couple things. Got an S70 action. I'm not sure if these light bulbs are out in our car or not. Oh, that's a turn signal. It turns orange. Dual exhaust. I don't know where the paint coat is on this car. I'm gonna get a wheel so Elizabeth can have a spare wheel. This wheel got a little curb rash. I'll get the one with the least curb rash. This one has a little bit of curb rash. It's got less than that one. This one over here is wrecked. Somebody already took the mass airflow sensor. Yeah, that one's destroyed. The heck is all this? That's the bumper off of it. I don't think the mass airflow sensor would be here for this car. Let me see if I see any Volvo parts numbers on this stuff. Had to pay Pepper a visit. The shift knob button was sticking. I had another shift knob, so I just swapped it out so they don't have to deal with that while they're using that car. Back through to clean the machine. Yes, sir. Don't come clean, I'm going back through. I had some salt from up there in Illinois from that snowstorm they had Friday. I had to get that off the car. It causes rust fast. We are rocking it down at the salvage yard. Hey, when they get to this point, y'all can haul that one off. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this one. Yeah. Go ahead, haul that one off. Man, this place is a mess. How are you supposed to get your wheelbarrow down through here? Let me see if I can find another way to get back here. There's supposed to be an S60 down here somewhere on this road. 2012, maybe have a part or two for Elizabeth's car. Man, this one has the same wheels as the last one. These look a little better on the wheels. Tires ain't too bad. 2017, those other tires were newer. See, that makes me 20 bucks for a new tire. Kind of makes me wonder if I should have grabbed a new tire. Right there, good wheels. Do. Somebody mangled the fender and the mirror. This mirror didn't have blind spot. Probably not the mirror from that car either. Man, that door actually closed. How about that? How about that? This is the door panel from it. Oh man, this thing had beautiful seats. That is awesome. Oh, something come through the windshield. I was looking for a mass airflow sensor. I doubt that's here in one piece. Hey, the turbo's still there. The exhaust manifold. Jeez Louise. see if I can see the date on those other wheels. Here we are back to this S70. If you guys may remember, this car was dumping fuel out of the tailpipe. It was running so rich. He had an alternator replaced, and after the alternator was replaced, it had issues with a number 4 fuel injector sticking open. After a lot of troubleshooting, doing this, doing that, I determined or realized that that injector was getting a ground all the time. As soon as you plug the ECU in, it'd get a ground. You didn't even have to have the battery hooked up. It was getting the ground. None of the other injectors was getting the ground. The error code on there was saying that the ECU could not control the number 2 injector. Well, I replaced the injector, did a lot of things, adding grounds, this, that, and the other. Anyway, I think somehow either the new alternator or the person that installed the alternator caused this fault, because it was running fine before the alternator was replaced. After the alternator was replaced, it's been having this issue ever since. So just so he could drive the vehicle, I unplugged number 4 injector, creating a misfire, closing that injector, stopping the fuel from dumping out the back. So he's been driving around for a couple weeks with that injector unplugged, running on 4 cylinders, having a misfire because I'm looking for a wire harness. One day I thought, man, it probably would be fine to slave that injector off of the one that fires right before it. So I looked up the firing order, and in the firing order, number 2 fires right before number 4. Somebody said this is batch injection. They all fire at the same time anyway. I don't know how true that is. I haven't hooked up Nord lights to the injectors and watched them go. But I'm going to bridge a wire from the number 2 fuel injector ground to the number 4 fuel injector ground and disconnect the number 4 from the computer, so the computer still won't control it. But when it controls number 2, number 4 will send fuel as well, and the car may run like normal. Now, there was another issue with the throttle position sensor. I don't know how bad that issue is or if it's cleared up or not. But at least he'll have all 5 injectors and none of them will be stuck open, so I think. So that's what I'm here for. I'm going to disconnect the ground from number 4 injector. I'm going to bridge it on number 2 injector, fire the car up, see how it runs. So let's get started. It should only take a couple minutes. So here we are. As you can see, number 2 injector is disconnected. Every one of these injectors have a gray wire with a black stripe. That's the ground. So I'm going to bridge the number 2. Well, I'm sorry. They all have a green wire. That's the ground. So I'm going to bridge this green wire with the green wire coming off of number 2, and then we should be good to go. Cut that ground wire from number 4 injector, plug the injector in, bridged it to this number 2 injector. We're going to start the car and see if it runs smooth. That's it, that quick. Man, it sounds smooth. That sounds pretty smooth. Huh? Yeah. I mean, but it's running smooth. It's not shaking like it was. You know what that is? No, this is the air pump under the battery. Kicks on and pumps like that. Stupid. Huh? I smell a little bit too. I don't see nothing leaking. sounds a lot better, running a lot better, but I think that spark plug is probably fouled out. So we're going to replace it. I'm pretty sure I got one with me. So let's replace that spark plug real quick and see if that smooths it out even more. That's it. On the right, fouled out. This is a used one I'm going to put in. That's not fouled out, but it's got some wear on it. This is a copper tip, and this is a double platinum plug. The Volvo ones are. So that was it. The only work I really did was putting that. Well, I got a tire out of the junkyard so Elizabeth could have a real spare on her S70. And then I got James hooked up a little better on driving his car. And since then, he told me that alternator's died. So I'm getting the alternator out of the salvage yard here. We're going to get that tested, probably ship it there. And then it'll be there for when I get there to help them get that thing installed. So I'm trying to get out of Vegas. I appreciate you all watching, and have a great day.